This video saddens me to make this for you right now. I've been sitting in front of my computer all morning, wondering what it is that I'm going to be saying to you guys today. Ha! Yeah, right. I'm just kidding with you guys. What's up? Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show. I'm Kiara DeCash. Guys, in this video today, we are going to be blowing the trumpets out the water. You're not going to want to miss out on one moment of this video, this content with me. So in the meantime, make sure to smash the thumbs up on the video, share the beautiful energy and the contact with the beautiful channel. Really appreciate every single one of you beautiful beings. Guys, you can see I've been doing some crazy video for you guys. As usual on the channel, I have a lot to share with you. And of course, at the very end, I shall be sharing with you my channel. So I can't wait to hear more about what you guys have to say. About my trades. All right, guys. So first of all, Morales Money, the bubbles today, we are looking pretty darn juicy. I have a lot to share with you. So bear with me. I'm going to be loading out all of these charts. I've got a lot up here. But as you guys can see, pretty much there is a lot of red in the market, but there is also a lot of green in the market today. And with that being said, you guys can see how the market is moving. I don't know what this coin is here, but it's moved heavily. Filecoin, Sui, Atom, Matic have all moved very nicely. And then these are the ones that are in the red for the day, guys. Well, remember the ones that are in the red for the day, those are the ones that we need to be buying. Now, I'm actually in a lot of these red one trades at the moment, and we'll have a look at those a little bit later. But for now, guys, I need to start off sharing some of the sad, boring news with you. That's why I started off the video just like that, so that you guys can actually see what is going on in the space. Well, first of all, the Financial Times wrote this beautiful article about the S&P 500 Banks Index Group. And as you can see, the past 6 months, we have literally been absolutely obliterated. And you guys can see, the more I zoom out, ever since we had the collapse in 2022, we have actually been going down the entire time. If I had to draw a line from here to there, it's on a downward trend. Would you guys agree? Let me know down in the comments below. Because if you guys would agree, then actually we know that we are on the correct path for what it is that I'm about to share with you. Because the US bank stocks sink to all-time low against the S&P 500. Now, I'll share with you a chart that shows you this, but US banks fall out of favor. The S&P 500 is the blue line. S&P 500 Banks Index is this line over here. So as you guys can see, we literally, since 2008, actually, the banks have never recovered. And do you think they're going to continue to recover? Well, I'd take that as a big fat no. Okay, so that leads me on to these charts here from Ottavio Costa, where you can see that Van Eck gold miners are the white line and SPDR gold shares, okay, which is pretty much pumping. There's correlation here right now, as you guys can see. And as you guys can see with what's going on, you can see that there is a lot of energy about this looking as though it wants to come down and then this pushing back up. So with that being said, you know, the growing gap between gold and mining companies is about to gain significance as this precious metal gears up for a major breakout, likely making the beginning of a new long-term cycle for precious metals. Now, if I had to say that to you guys right now, you guys can see that the mining companies are a bit complex and capital-intensive businesses, but essentially what you can see here is that in an environment where inflation remains higher than historical standards and hard assets excel, these stocks have potential to yield significant returns, possibly becoming multi-baggers. So I love this post from Ottavio. And as you guys can see here, the gold ETF, boom, smash, boom, smash. Every time we hit this level, boom, we are about to make a rally, not only in gold, but in a number of other things. And it's quite scary because, as you can see here from Michael Green, what a year. Technology and industrials are the only ones that are up, and REITs are up ever so slightly, but everything else is down. Consumer discretionary. So guys, basically what you can see here is that the liquidity, okay, before I carry on that one, as you guys can see here, everything else has fallen and being dragged down by the banks collapsing. But yet, technology seems to be the only one pushing up. And that's exactly why the SEC don't want to or have been stifling the innovation of the crypto space, because crypto is technology. So, that's why they have been slowing things down. But as you can see here, global central bank assets have already declined by almost $6 trillion from peak levels over here. This is a major liquidity withdrawal from financial markets, suggesting that overall stocks have significant downside potential from their current prices. So if that is the case, and there has been $6 trillion drawn out since the peak up here, okay, you can see the white is the S&P, and then the red is the global assets bank. Boom, drawn out. Where has all of this money been going? Well, we will have a little talk about that in a little moment. And I'll show you the charts in a little moment. But in the meantime, check this out. So a crypto analyst says Bitcoin is flashing a signal that previously sent BTC on a 400% rally. So that signal is when the RSI, as you guys can see, pops over. Boom! On the monthly chart, that is, guys, just as a heads up. And the last time it happened, the BTC weekly RSI entering the power zone, also known as the 70 plus, also known as overbought. Overbought equals bullish. The last time this happened, the price ran from 12,000 to 64,000 with a 400% rally. Okay, so if we were to have a 400% rally from where we are today, okay, we would probably see, 37,000 times 4. Let's go and that's 728. That's 148k Bitcoin, just by the way. Okay, so that leads me on to the next little article. And now keep that in mind with you, okay, when I show you something on the charts in a little moment. But if I go and have a look here, with the global liquidity crisis happening, $174 billion in deposit flights have hit the US banks in 3 months as the S&P Global declares banking industry is gradually shrinking. Oh, I wonder where the money is going to. Oh, what's all this talk about Bitcoin ETFs? Oh, what's all this talk about Ethereum ETFs? Oh, well, where do you think institutional funds and money is taking their liquidity to? Guys, it's so obvious, okay? I cannot even share with you how obvious it is. Hopefully you guys can see that. If you guys can see that, then make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. I would love to know if you guys can see that. Bitcoin could follow Facebook's 2012 IPO, according to the macro strategist Jim Bianco. Here's what he actually means. Well, I don't want to go into that, but so essentially, Facebook initially went public trading at 28, and despite being hyped in the market, participants dropped all the way down to $11. Bianco says such a scenario isn't out the realm of possibility for Bitcoin when the spot ETF is approved. We've all been saying this for some time. Buy up to the launch, sell at the launch, probably. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. I would like to know what you guys think it's going to do. But for me, I don't know so much, guys. Bitcoin's on a train. And I'm not saying it won't have pullbacks. That's not what I'm saying, guys. But what I am saying is that Bitcoin is a strong asset. And in fact, it is the world's strongest asset, okay? And I'm going to show you a couple indications here. Okay. Let me just get my chart here. Okay. All right, here you go. So as you guys can see, shout out to Robin Sayer, gold is history and Bitcoin is the future. Act accordingly. So Bitcoin already this year, performance since August 2010, 2020, when MicroStrategy adopted its Bitcoin strategy. Bitcoin has increased by 214%, meaning you would have now today, if you invested 1 Bitcoin, you would now have 3.14 Bitcoin, okay? You would literally have more than doubled your money, okay? And gold has actually been at a -3% in that same time. So, guys, it's very distinguished as to what it has to say. Now, I want to play you this little video here from the German parliament, a member of the German parliament who spoke about how bad the CBDCs are while wearing a Bitcoin t-shirt. Germany has by far the biggest GDP of all the nations in the EU. Everybody has to adopt BTC. Listen to what she has to say.
Whoever is tired of fiat money and is interested in sound money has bitcoins in his wallet. No one needs the digital euro except for the ECB and politicians with a different agenda, namely the total surveillance of citizens. I know, much is promised, data protection, everything's secure. No one intends to spy on anyone. This is as credible as the promises made during the euro introduction: no bailout, 3% rule, prohibition of monetary state financing. Now the ECB does nothing else, and the Maastricht Treaty is waste paper. Today, the ECB promises top data protection for the digital euro, and tomorrow every transaction will be monitored, citizen fully transparent. In China, people are controlled with digital central bank money. Those who comply with the state have access to money. Those who don't do that, unfortunately, had bad luck. Social scoring is what it's called, with the digital euro easily possible, like state control. Book another flight, CO2 budget depleted, donating to inconvenient orgs. Impossible. Dining out unvaccinated in a pandemic, the funds will not be released. A digital nightmare. And that is the reason why we do not require a binding vote on how. Don't need the full digital euro. That's what the federal government must aim for. Thank you so much.
Now, I don't know about you, but that video, shout out to Robin Sayer for sharing in this video, but guys, and swan.com, this video is a huge depiction. And I love Joanna Kotar is her name. She's actually quite quirky releasing this information about the CBDCs versus Bitcoin. It's just obvious what they want to do with the CBDCs. And why would anybody freely want to put themselves in that position? Like, it's just stupid. It's idiotic. Nobody would want to do that. So, guys, make sure that you better adopt Bitcoin. It's as simple as that. You can see it's obvious. Gold has been renowned to be the world's best asset, yet it's down 3% in the last 3 years. Bitcoin is up 214%. How can you compete with that? Especially when hyper-Bitcoinization is currently happening. 4 ways that it can happen. CBDCs are implemented, which rushes people towards Bitcoin. Nobody gives a rocks about your CBDC. Nation states embrace Bitcoin. That's happening like crazy, okay? Constant rugs until people only stick to Bitcoin. That's happened plenty. FTX is the example. Luna's the example. Hyperinflation kicks in because the Federal Reserve switches on the printers. If you guys don't believe me, well, come and watch my channel, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, guys, I'm showing you on these videos. You can see these videos are sharing information about why you would want to get yourself into Bitcoin and not sit with the CBDCs and all of this, because hyperinflation, the money printers are literally turning on, guys. Look at this. Go watch this video. Go watch this video. Go watch this video. Go watch this video. It's impossible for them not to turn on the money printers anymore, guys. So with that being said, you guys, shout out to Mustache, our crypto prof. Bitcoin. This indicator shows a buy signal on the M chart, or the monthly chart of BTC, which has only happened once before, and that was 8 years ago. At the same time, BTC also breaks above the SMA 20 line. The only reason I believe we're facing the biggest bull run ever. Institutions are here. I can't repeat this stuff to you guys more and more. Well, I can. I love it. I love repeating myself to you guys. But the last time that this happened was over here. Ever since then, we had this crazy fall here from C19, and I'm going to show you some stuff in the charts just now that I'd like to share with you. But basically, this is what's busy happening, guys. We are literally bouncing off of this level, and that's why I believe we're going to see the craziest bull cycle we have ever seen in our life. Okay, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. I'll give him a like there for sure. Thank you. Now, this is another chart here, and maybe let me get all my charts ready for you guys so that we can have that. Okay, so Bitcoin. Remember when Mustache told you in September that BTC has returned to wave B, ABC correction, every time since 2012 before the halving? It's textbook. Even though I believe that we will see a top in 24 this time, the area is very important. So as you guys can see here, the halving, boom, smash through that top. The time halving, smash through the top. Boom, hit the top. COVID crash, halving, smash up. Guess what? We're under this line right now. We have a major rally to come ahead of us, guys. What are your personal price predictions for Bitcoin on midnight, last minute, last second of the close of this year? I would like to know. Let me know down in the comments below, guys, please. All right, so if you guys don't believe that we're actually also seeing altcoins rally, well, then the same thing here. Bullish cross of EMA 21, SMA 20 monthly in the altcoin chart. Look at this, okay? Huge, huge potential, okay? 731 days bull market, boom, sideways. Guess what? 670 days bull market, boom, after C19. What are we about to get, guys? I reckon minimum 600 days of absolute bullish momentum, market moving, beautiful capital gaining, wealth building, phenomenality right here with this channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you guys get this beautiful content. And guys, if you want to trade with me, then hit my links down below so that you guys can come ahead, get yourself a Bybit link, $30,000 deposit bonus, a Bitflex link, a $10 bonus just for you guys, a beautiful gift. Now, let's come back to this. Altcoins, once again, bullish crossover, bullish crossover. This rally from there to there was 684,000. This was 2,000. What do you think we're going to see in the next biggest bull cycle we have ever seen in the history of crypto and in the history of this wonderful world? Well, with Bitcoin absolutely making parabolic signals, guys, you do not want to miss out on the opportunity here to be investing in the crypto space, especially when you can see here, as promised, the update on altcoins. I first shared this chart 1.5 years ago, and everything is going according to plan. It's just much bigger this time, and therefore it's taking longer. Okay, RSI, as soon as the blue line is broken to the upside, we could see fireworks. Well, guess what? Look here, how this blue line managed to break up above here, above the all-time high, find some support on it. That's what charts do. And then, boom, this crazy 650,000% rally is what we saw in the crypto space. Well, guess what? We've done the same thing up here. We found some support over here. Are we literally about to break up this all-time high and go absolutely insanely parabolic? Well, guess what? The RSI is literally about to cross over here right now. So, hope you guys are not missing out on the opportunity. Okay, I think I've shown you that chart a few times now. So before I carry on with these charts, now I want to go and show you the ETH chart, okay? Because the ETH chart is something that is looking absolutely gorgeous. But of course, before I do that, first the Dixie. Because obviously ETH leads all the altcoins, right? So the Dixie, guys, look at the Dixie on the monthly time frame. The Dixie on the monthly time frame, we close this month like this. Look at my little death kiss there. Bye-bye, dollar. Okay, and the dollar is being pressed under pressure. So we will definitely, undoubtedly, and absolutely see some crazy, crazy returns, depreciation on the dollar. So this is the Ethereum chart, just by the way. The Ethereum chart, for the first time, is now starting to, MACD is starting to come out alive here. We are now also seeing this wonderful indicator RSI cross back up over. And like I just read out to you, when it crosses over, I think it was this one. No, when it was that one, you basically are going absolutely parabolically bullish. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a zone that you want to watch out for Ethereum. Ethereum is about to make a crazy pump. I think Ethereum will at least reach the 3,500 level. What do you guys think down below? By doing that, that's going to pump the next altcoin bull rally. What do you think? What do you think, guys? So I'd like to have a little bit of a closer look down on the daily time frame on Bitcoin, okay? Because Bitcoin dominance is obviously starting to fall a little bit. We're not going to have a look at the Bitcoin dominance today, but we are going to have a little bit of a look at the chart. Well, guess what? We've been 3 days in the red candles right now for Bitcoin. Not a problem. Although I do have a problem with the current candle that's busy forming. And why I say that is because the current candle that's busy forming could get a little bit nasty if we were to see something that really resembled the pull down of this. I mean, because we're extremely overextended on the MACD according to this right now. And essentially we should have some sort of pullback in the moments. So guys, if we do break this triangle, okay, that I have drawn here, okay, you can see on the 4 hour, we're looking a little bit longer, but you can see here, we have made a topping tail candle, right? A topping tail candle here and a topping tail candle here. That's 2 topping tail candles at the exact same level. And we might see the Bitcoin price, if we break this over here, our definite target for Bitcoin is at least 36K. If not coming back down to this level, which essentially, if I were to pull this line up here, that would be our channel. So let's just pull that up there. So that would be our level around this level here at about 35K. If we were to break 35K, then 34K. If we were to break that, then down here. And at this point, we would probably start to get a little bit more bearish. But we are in an uptrend with Bitcoin. You can see that on the weekly, the monthly, the daily. I don't need to go crazy with you guys. But what I do need to show you is that the charts that I just shared with you. So this chart over this one, yeah. So, okay, this is altcoins. But as you guys can see on the Bitcoin chart, we are very, very strong. Okay, there is hyper Bitcoinization busy happening. And as you guys can see here on the monthly time frame, every single time my vertical lines, every single time the RSI went over that 70 level, okay, the MACD pulled up, we had a crazy rally. Okay, let me show you again. Every single time the RSI pulled up into that area, okay, bearing in mind this was C19, we would have literally have pretty much done this, okay? So the MACD, the same thing, starting to go bullish. We would go absolutely parabolic. What do you say about that? Is that a coincidence? Not quite, okay? Because right now, as we sit here, we are starting to go into the top end of the RSI, with the MACD crossing over, going bullish, okay, and price action doing the same thing, guys. We are literally, I mean, I don't think we've gonna have ever seen something so parabolic come in our lives, guys. We are at the forefront, and we are front running BlackRock and getting into crypto long before BlackRock is. So if you guys can see this, that this is obvious where it says, okay, over here we had this crazy rally up, even though we had this slight pullback with the C19 every single time. And I wish there was a bit of data here because it probably would have shown the exact same thing, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed watching that. Let's go and have a look at my trades quickly, and then we'll have a little bit of a talk about those. So some of them are definitely in the negative right now, and I'm okay. I'm just continuing to buy small quantities, guys. You can see some of my trades are $22, $24, $5, $7, $3, $4, $11. My smallest trade here is stated at $1. Okay, so you guys can see that some of my trades are in the negative. I'm okay with them being in the negative. I've managed my risk here. I know what's going on with my trades, and basically you can see that I have already taken some profits off of Bitcoin. So if we have to have a fallback, that's okay. If we have to have a fallback on Bitcoin, but a rally on Ethereum, guys, that is what's going to pick up the altcoins and get this altcoin rally cycle running like an absolute beast. So I want to show you what trades I'm in. I'm still in my Bitcoin trade. I will remain in my Bitcoin trade, okay, until we hit my personal price targets of 285 to 300,000 Bitcoin. And if I see it blowing off before that, I will definitely take profits before that. Okay. Now, my Cardano is a little bit down. I'm in an algo, which is 65% up. My Arbitrum is down, but I keep entering into my Arbitrum and a dollar cost average into this position because it's sitting on this very special level that it has. Where is the current price level? Okay, don't worry about the current price level. My cake trade is up 30%. My Dodge trade is up 20%. My ETH, where's my Shiba? My ETH trade, okay, is only down 4%. My FTM trade is up 60%. My Gala trade is down 13%. My GMX trade is up 13%. My HBAR trade is down 7%. My Near trade is up 71%. My Render trade is down 11%. Guys, if you are not in Render, I don't know what you're doing because Render is going to explode like an absolute beast. My Shiba Inu trade, 15%. My Theta trade is down 15%. And my XRP is down 18%. So my worst one is my XRP trade, but I keep buying little small amounts as it keeps dropping a little bit. Guys, you do not want to miss out on the opportunity here to get into trades because right now is the time you want to be making big gains in the market. And as you can see, I personally don't believe Bitcoin is going to fall below this level. I think we'll find some support, at least at this 35,500 level. What do you guys think? And if you guys want to trade with me, I'm trading on Bybit here. For those trades, hit my Bybit links. You can get up to $30,000 deposit bonus. And if you guys want to go over to Bitflex, you guys can use my Bitflex link as well. And I do have other trades open on there, which I'll share with you in a few days' time. Later on this week, I am traveling, guys, so I'm going to do my best to get my videos out to you as much as possible, even if they're not professionally edited and I don't show you these kinds of things. But all I want to do is I want to have some fun with you guys, talk to you guys, show you some love. And if you want to show me some love, I would truly appreciate that. Thanks for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss Show. Finally, once again, much love to you all. Have a beautiful Monday. And make sure to come over to my live streaming a little bit later on today, which I think it was this one here. Okay, come and check me out on my live stream a little bit later, guys. You won't want to miss out on the opportunity of what it is that I'm going to show you and how I'm going to show you certain things on trades that are going to blow your mind out the water. Love you all. Take care and have a wonderfully beautiful day. We'll see you on the next one.